It was that time again. Time for our yearly classroom spelling bee. I came up short last year for the win, by 1 place. I was devastated. I almost didn't want to enter another bee ever again. I was second best to a smelly boy named Bobby Brown. He was a sore winner, and I swear he had to have cheated because I believed that I was the best speller of Three Rivers Middle School, not Bobby Brown. I've been practicing all year long for this big occasion after the loss I had that year, practicing all the hardest words I knew. I wanted to be just like the girl from Aquila and the Bee. It was finally the big day, and the spelling bee was going to take place after school in our school's auditorium. I could hardly wait for this occasion. I sat in class all day just waiting for that final bell to ring. Finally, school was out, and I dashed out the door faster than my little feet could carry me. Bobby Brown was also very excited for the spelling bee. I could see him running out the south end of the school with the same smirk he had after he had beaten me last year in the spelling bee. When I got home, I talked to my mom about the spelling bee. I told her how nervous I was and how I was afraid that I was going to lose for the 2nd year in a row. She consoled me and told me that she knew I could do the best I could and that I could be the winner no matter what I thought. After talking to my mom, it was time for me to go back to school. I walked into the front of the building with all of my friends and prepared myself for the spelling bee. I sat up on stage and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited some more. I waited so long that I felt like I was going to forget how to spell the words that were asked to me. I was so nervous I didn't know what to do. I looked out into the audience, and it was packed. If I wasn't nervous before, well, I was sure nervous now. I saw my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma. Everyone here was to support me, and hopefully I won the bee. I didn't want to disappoint anyone. There were 3 contestants left. Me, Bobby Brown, and my best friend in the entire world, Sarah. All I was concerned about at this point was taking Bobby down. Sarah was up next. "Spell luge," said the man in charge. L-U-G. Sarah couldn't do it and was eliminated from that round. Now it was only me and Bobby, just like last year. Bobby was up and I watched him anxiously. He stepped up to the microphone and waited for his word. His word that was given was Frisbee. He started to spell F-R, and he stuttered. I-S-B. There was a long pause. E. Frisbee. "And that is wrong," said the man in charge. "Frisbee is spelled F-R-I-S-B-E-E. I'm sorry. Please take a seat." I jumped out of my seat in excitement. I couldn't believe I just won the National Spelling Bee for my school. I was overwhelmed with excitement. My family came right up to congratulate me for the win. I was so happy. When they handed me the trophy, I was the happiest girl in the world. This is what it felt like to win. This is what first place felt like. And suddenly I realized it was all worth it. The studying, the practicing, the long nights, it was all worth it. To win this spelling bee, this was the best moment of my entire life.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame.